This is America, land of the free, home of the slave. My people never scared.
Welcome to Intrusive Thoughts, where giving a fuck is never an option. Here's your host, Nick Nack.
At this point, my drawers are either going to be premium or unleaded, because how the fuck do you look like Bill Cosby and Shannon Sharp at the same time? Fuck a duck.
Check. Welcome to FTP Put Me On. Today we want to again give a shout out to our FTP fam Chessie, aka HHCF, for putting us on to a list of 30 black owned businesses all around the US. And the link to that video will be in the description below. 30 businesses is a lot, so on today's show I want to put a spotlight on a local business on that list, which is based here in LA and it's called Supermarket. It's located at 3526 West Lawson Ave, Los Angeles, California, 90043. And the hours are from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. So, go and get you some fresh food from a black-owned business that started as a pop-up in 2016. They continued growing year after year and then purchased the Slauson location in 2020. From 2021 to 2023, they worked on the build-out and finally having a grand opening in June of 2024, blocking off Slauson Avenue to celebrate a real win for the neighborhood and a healthier lifestyle right smack in the middle of the black community. So give it up for Supermarket. The website is supermarket.la, and that is spelled SUPRMARKT.LA. You can even grocery shop online, but I'm pretty sure it's only for local and or pickup only. Give it up again for Supermarket LA.
Are you ready for all facts, no filter? Then lock in with the FTP podcast. For the people, by the people. Politics, race, pop culture, and community from a black perspective. Raw, real, uncensored. Connect with us online at the FTPPodcastNetwork.com. Watch us live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday at ftp-live.theftppodcastnetwork.com. Subscribe on YouTube at For the People Podcast Show. Follow us on Instagram at FTP Podcast Show. And shop exclusive FTP merch at ftp-store.printify.me.
I have thoughts, great thoughts, the greatest thoughts actually, really great thoughts. Have you heard of BBC? You know I love BBC. Love BBC. Barack's big cock. Love it. I saw there was a channel called BBC, so I tell my people to put it on, and they're British people talking. That's false advertising. You know, false advertising is bad. I never false advertise. How can you have BBC in the title and not show Barack's big cock? I have to call King Charles because he can't advertise BBC and not show it. I mean, you have to show it. Can't not show it. Shh.
Hello. You're on mute. Me can't hear you, Chris. Nikki, can I hear you? Check. Oh, I hear you.
Check.
Can you hear me?
I
can hear you.
I got to do this first. 1 second. All right. Is it on now?
It was on.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that, you guys. Hey, welcome to For the People podcast. I'm your host, Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. Joined by our veteran queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
And joined by our architect himself, Trey Rich.
How y'all doing? I'm getting my eat on.
And also Jason is also our other member as well, but he is behind the scenes, so you will see him in the chat features. Please note that we will have the first hour of the show on YouTube and all the other platforms, and then the second hour of the show will be exclusively on the FTP Podcast Network. Now, please remember that we'll be slowly moving over from there to actually the FTP Network in August. So I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of why we're actually doing this, okay? So please remember that as well. Sorry, but that's the housekeeper. She's a little loud. And you know how this thing picks up sound.
Me clean, Chris. Please me clean your room.
Yeah, you know how Ali is. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into our icebreaker. I was watching this video earlier today in regards to Grace Jones. And you know, she's the original. Everybody always want to emulate Grace Jones, saying that they know the different color hairs, the different color outfits, the different etc. So we're going to take a look at this video and we're going to talk about it. We'll be right back.
Gaga?
I know. I got really upset with that.
Lady Gaga asked to collaborate with you. You said no. How come?
I met her once. I saw absolutely no personality at all. I just see things being tried on in her as if she's an empty vessel and trying to find herself. When you find yourself, then you come and show me something. Not inspired. From the very beginning I met her, I just thought her to be too affected. I thought she was still looking for herself.
Can you smell her at all?
No, I've got my own body odor perfume.
Let's try and keep it on a slightly higher level if we may.
Don't turn your back on me anymore.
I can't look at you. No, hold on.
Of course, he was very rude, and I was happy about it. Shucks, I should have hit him harder.
You don't appear to have aged in the last 30 years or so.
Well,
what's the secret? What have you been? You just been eating blueberries all the time or something?
No, I hate blueberries.
Sorry, I mentioned them.
I think red wine is a very good.
Oh, Grace, it was horrible. The thing is, when you have too much personality, they really don't want you as a model because you're supposed to be a clothes hanger.
Pair of her very own knickers.
It's a bit late, but better than never.
So I just wanted to show that in regards to Grace Jones, the icon, the legend, all the acronyms. And I was reading some of the comments, and actually I'll pull some of them up for you guys. So it was one person that says, lucky for her, Gaga became bigger than her.
Yeah.
And then another person said, y'all met at Grace Jones, right? Without Madonna, Grace Jones, David Bowie, Blondie, and Cindy, there won't be a Lady Gaga. And another person says, as a seasoned legend, she met Gaga at the time and thought this artist hasn't found her identity yet. Where's the issue? Y'all so eager to see an angry Black woman where there is none. She is the originator of what Gaga does. This is what gets me about like the people today. A lot of people today overrate these artists.
Beyond.
They overrate them. They say, "Oh, this artist is great. This person is this." And you're forgetting. I will never equate buying bots to actually record sales. When you have to sit there and spend your hard-earned money to buy somebody's record, that's a whole different thing. When you have to sit there and buy, I remember back then, singles used to be only 2 songs. And a lot of times it'll be the same song. Mm-hmm. It'll be an A side and a B side, and that was it. Mm-hmm. And you had to pay $5 to $7 for that.
Right, maxi single.
I'm not paying for streams. Yeah, I'm not paying for streams. So I'm gonna know what y'all thought about this.
Well, first you go first, Trey.
So, Grace Jones, what an individual! Like, what a blueprint of a blueprint. And you can't ever equate your proximity to whiteness, access to the best advertising, and your ability to just grow an audience to something that is like Grace Jones. Like Grace Jones, natural talent, personality, innovator, like earth shaker. And then you have Lady Gaga, who lucked up on the machine, getting a great machine behind her, being able to have access to so much funding in that machine. So your face is on this, your face is on that. You get this endorsement, you get that endorsement. And to kind of just be a person who is moldable. Like, this world revolves around people that are moldable, not people that are steering the actual art. And so as Black people, we're the ones that create the art. And then later on down the line, the white people are like, ooh, let's recycle this and let's make it really, really big because we have all these connections. We know this person at the record label. We know that the advertisement over here. We know such and such is going to pick this up because it's growing audience over here. We know the teenagers are going to latch on to it because they love anything big and colorful and wild. So like, it's not even comparing apples and oranges at this point. It's comparing like a giant of a creative to some tiny little cherry that rolled into the machine. So I would never even see them in the same space. And again, I love how she clearly put it. It's like, hey, I met her, nice girl, but she was still
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. And so I didn't want to attach that to my brand that has been
Yep.
decades. This bitch will sing a full song doing hula hoop. Like, what? Who does that? Grace Jones does.
Absolutely.
I think I don't know if we did it, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys are watching us on the live stream. I did put that in the chat. Hey, hubby and everybody. With this, I think this is what it is when you have like Gen Z, because you can't tell the difference between having an opinion and like it's okay to have an opinion and say you don't like something, but you can't say a person can't sing. Like that's different. And a lot of this generation, if they don't understand the music, they say, oh, they can't sing.
Right.
Well, back in the day, again, for you to have a career off of social media doesn't exist. That's the sign right there. Because Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson before Facebook, before Instagram, before all of these things. Beyonce was before Usher. All of these people were that without TikTok. You have TikTok music. You have TikTok artists. Like whenever I'm doing my songs, I want them to be quick and poppy and y'all sing along with it. But I don't want it to sound like TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you have. It's like it's good for a sound. You're gonna do a dance, but that's not talent. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Grace Jones is Grace fucking Jones, okay? Like Lady Gaga, no disrespect to her, but again, if it wasn't for people like Grace Jones and Madonna, Lady Gaga wouldn't exist. And these younger people don't know Madonna. They don't know Jones, so they just assume, it's like when you hear when Gen Z hears a sample song and they don't realize it's sampled, and they're like, this is no. This is where this comes from. We have to start teaching the kids. I need y'all to start reading liner notes. I need y'all to get back to the education. There's a whole website that will tell you who sampled who did what, all of these things. And these artists have reserved the right to have that attitude with newer artists. They do. If you're Mariah,
they do.
If you're Beyonce, if you're Grace Jones, if you're an artist that has put in the work decades before all of this social media shit, when you had to literally go town to town, do the Chitlin circuit, go play fed, go play shit that you would be embarrassed if you had to play right now, but you play in the mall. Bitches don't do the malls no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't do the malls. Let me tell y'all how old I am. Y'all remember Barbizon? The mall and shit be at the mall. Niggas be singing and shit. You used to go and record your songs singing at the mall. You bitches don't know about that shit. They have the right to have this attitude with these newer artists because y'all are babies and y'all don't know shit. And you think you know every fucking thing. Until you could sell out a motherfucking arena without a social media post, don't talk no shit. Unless you could sell them tickets without post. Beyonce ain't got to post shit. Beyonce posted self-titled after the Scandal finale 16 plus years ago and changed the fucking game. Do you know because of that release, they changed the date that they released music? It went from Tuesday to Friday, bitch, because she didn't say shit. Y'all ain't see no video. Y'all ain't hear nothing on the radio. She said, here, niggers, and changed the fucking game. Until y'all bitches can do that, we don't want to hear it. And y'all trying to recreate that buzz every single time. Who else was giving you a video? Well, I ain't going to say Beyonce was the first to give you a musical album because we're not going to act like that wasn't Michael with Moonwalker and Janet with Rhythm Nation. Those are the first people to give you a visual fucking album. And she came decades later and said, let me reintroduce that to you people. But they reserve the right to have these attitudes with these new artists. Like, listen, you ain't earned it yet. You have not earned it yet. And you can't measure how you're earning it when you have an internet behind you. And y'all don't buy music like that no more. Y'all stream. Streaming and buying a CD is different shit.
Ain't the same.
It's not the same.
Ain't the same.
Somebody can take a grip of money Payola is real, okay, in the radio station. You go drop a stack, they're gonna play your record. That shit is illegal, but we're not gonna act like it don't happen. Same shit in the music industry, okay? And this is from somebody that studied it. Y'all are not the streaming fucked artists over because it was a way y'all already wasn't getting nothing on the regular points. But at least if you went and bought a physical CD, you getting some money off of that shit. Nobody's buying physical CDs no more, so there's no way to really count fandom. Like, I gotta have this shit. Even for Beyonce fans, you go, you buy it off of iTunes, and that's it. You motherfuckers ain't had to stand outside a store. Y'all ain't never had to do that. That's where we come. That's where we come from. I had to stand outside a store, open the fuck up so I can hand you my fucking money.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where
Cha-ching.
I come from. Okay, that's where the fuck I come from. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't have the right on. Y'all don't have the word up. Y'all ain't even got vibe in physical form no more. Y'all missed the fuck out. Y'all don't know what it's like. So these artists, all of these Billie Eilish and all these bitches out here humming tunes and shit, don't nobody want to hear that. So you can't get mad at Grace Jones or Aretha Franklin for saying gowns, beautiful gowns about Taylor Swift. Because I say the shit because that was nice of them. Because I wouldn't have said that. No shade to Lady Gaga though.
Absolutely.
But that's what I got.
No, you're spot on because it gets to my nerves that these people overrate these artists. I was watching a video earlier today and they were talking about R&B. Actually, I think I got the clip. They were talking about R&B artists and how they just don't sing anymore. I was going to play this one. He was talking about TV shows, but I just want y'all to hear this and we'll talk about it. Take a look.
Talk singing R&B bullshit needs to go the fuck away. Retire that shit. Bring back the real vocalists. Bring back the women and men with powerful fucking voices. I think like 2 weeks ago, I made a video saying that the reason why R&B is down right now is because you can tell that these motherfuckers didn't grow up in the church singing. The voices be sounding weak as fuck. And shout out to Abdul. He made good content. He touched on this. Janaea Koo do that shit. Summer Walker do that shit. That trash ass motherfucker Brent Fayez do that bullshit. Party Next Door does that bullshit. Like, that shit is just so weak. Like, oh my God. And yeah, amongst them, they got a few good songs that I might hum to. It don't feel like there's no passion in that shit.
And then let's hear some of the songs real quick. There it is. Sing it.
The problem with
they just don't sing like this anymore. I mean, and this is the thing. I'll give Chris Brown credit. Chris Brown could have definitely been. I don't want to say the next king of pop. He could have been like the king of this generation or something like that. Because that Michael Jackson, nobody's touching him. Right. But the thing with him is, out of that, all the people on that list, and I'll go back to it, is that you gotta close your goddamn mouth. He always saying something. He's always involved in a fight. He's always, there was an issue that happened in the UK where they had to arrest him. Then the whole Rihanna thing. It's just like, dude, if you just shut up and sing, and I hate to say like the shut up and dribble thing, but if you just shut up and sing and do what you're supposed to do, we wouldn't be right here right now, Chris. Now, the other people on this list, I agree. I'm just like, I think that most of the R&B artists right now, they're so busy trying to be sexy. They're so busy trying to be trendy, is that they're losing the dancing. They're losing the lyrics. I mean, Nicki could write these songs for their ass and have them having number ones. I mean, people want to buy the songs that's on here. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it gets to a point, you're just like, you guys got to really bring talent back. I think they need to bring A&R reps back. That's what they need to bring back.
A&R back. And also artist development. Because,
absolutely.
Like, they just don't do it anymore. Like they really, at this point, just because I've seen it, like the studios are really just looking for somebody that already just has it together, like the package that is already like there. Your social media is popping, you got followers, you got this, you got that. Like they're not actually going out into the streets or out into the clubs at like open mics. They're not doing the things that they used to do. They've gotten lazy because of streaming. Because like
Yes.
streaming is now just like it's kind of like, how do I say this? It's kind of a funnel that is just like kind of just like feeding some of
Mhm.
like the record labels. So now they really just don't put work into like growing their artists anymore, because and also mainly because like music due to streaming isn't making the same amount of money. Like again, people aren't buying the CDs, people aren't buying like the vinyls, people aren't buying cassette tapes, of course not. But yeah, it's just it's a different industry. And because the record labels were so greedy and inked that deal to allow streaming to happen,
Mhm.
they fucked the entire industry. They've even like right now they're seeing return from it because it's going directly to them, but
Yeah.
that is going to dry up as well. So they've not only fucked the entire industry, they've also fucked themselves and shot themselves in the foot. They just don't see the blood yet.
Yeah.
I think it's like music like this. There are still R&B, but it's not marketed the way the like the breath singing is. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
think some of these people can actually sing. Kalani, they can sing, but that's not what's selling. You know what I'm saying? What's
Right.
selling is like the talky breath.
Yeah.
And I go back to this. I think what his name was Rich. I don't know that little. It was when mumble rap started. I can't. The song escapes me, but it was Rich Lifestyle or some shit, and they were just mumbling.
Like what the? Like when that came out, I screamed. I said, "What the fuck?"
When that started, that was the downhill, because
Mhm.
that's when you don't. If you listen to these rappers, you can tell, or even these singers, they don't read. They
Yeah.
can't read. Because when you can't read, you're gonna just say the lowest of the low hanging fruit shit. There's a way. Now y'all know me how I talk on Knick-Knack After Dark and all of that. But in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, but the 90s was like peak R&B, where you could talk about sex in a way where it wasn't. And again, even when you had Little Kim and stuff, it was a way that it came with a polished artist. There's a difference between Little Kim saying, "I used to be scared of the dick, now I throw lips to the shit," instead of starting the song off with my pussy hole is pink and my booty hole is brown. Do you see the difference there? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference,
Yeah.
okay? I shouldn't have to explain that, but there's a
Right.
difference there with that. The talent, and it is a lot of these singers nowadays don't come from church. They call Brandy the vocal Bible, and a lot of people get kind of pissy with that because they don't get it, that it's not about her singing like being a powerhouse. It's the stacking, it's the style, it's the technique. These singers nowadays don't have technique. They're literally in the game to put a song out that's a minute long. Back in the day, you had songs that were 4 to 5 minutes, if
Oh,
not
I
longer.
miss it.
You had
Mhm.
songs. I love Be Happy by Mary J. That's the only bitch living that could have the song go into 1 minute and you ain't heard a bitch say a word. That's how sick the fucking beat was. And
Mhm.
so put a whole minute, a whole 60 seconds plus before she got on the fucking mic. Because you knew what was coming. They don't
Yeah.
do that anymore because it's
They really
tension
don't.
spans. They don't have this. R&B exists, but they're not marketing it because the people that listen to it aren't Gen Z.
Mhm.
Gen Z wants to hear every which way you can say pussy. Every which way you how many ways can we say it? Like it's like y'all running. Y'all, I knew we lost the motherfucking plot when that song said, and it was it Chris Brown on there and Omarion, and it said, "I eat your booty like groceries." I gotta clock the fuck out. I'll see y'all niggas later. I haven't listened to the radio in a smooth 20 years. Because this is why. What the fuck are we doing here? Like
Yeah.
some shit just don't need to be on wax. So I think R&B exists, but we gotta bring it back. And we have to we losing the recipes in more ways than one. We losing the recipes in music. We losing the recipes in movies and everything. We need to bring the education back. George Bush, George W., you gonna pay for your motherfucking crimes because you have left a lot of kids behind, bitch. You gonna pay for your fucking crime. When you get to the gate, Michelle Obama ain't gonna be able to save you, nigga. You going to hell because you left them kids behind. You paying for your fucking crimes, George W. You gonna pay for that shit.
Yes.
Shout out Liv is in the building.
Hey.
Hello, Libby darling.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. And,
I concur with everything Nikki said. Like, I don't know what y'all talk about, but Bush did a number on some of you niggas. He did a real bad number. It's not right, but sorry, bitch.
And I want to do a shout out before I start with the next one. So the reason why I did, we're doing a lot of things different here with this is because we're shifting the show a little bit. We're having a lot more like health things on here as well, relationship stuff on this podcast as well, but also we're still going to talk about the serious stuff as well. I want to start out with these things so that way we can get more relaxed because, you know, the update for Nolan Wells, how his body was sent to DC with his throat missing and organs missing. I'm not understanding.
They said that's normal. That's what they said.
That ain't normal. They harvest that boy. They harvest him and shipped him back in a damn UPS box. That's what they did to him. So this lady explains how she feels about it. And also, we're going to look at another video, which is Nancy Grace, and we'll be right back.
Cut that boy's throat out his body, sent the rest of it to DC like it was a UPS package with a missing item. And then they got the nerve, the absolute nerve to call it underdetermined. I need you to understand something right now, y'all. We ain't talking about no accident. We ain't talking about no tragic drowning. We talking about a damn cover-up. If you sitting there thinking, well, maybe it was a standard procedure, then you need to get up out my comments and go watch somebody else because I ain't got the time for that shit today. Not today, okay? Not on this.
And then Nancy Grace. Now, when you know they woke her white ass up from the dead, you know Nancy Grace don't play. Take a look. We'll be right back.
That is no one that's in an altercation and is getting thrown off the boat. And then you got half the people going, oh, no, that's not him. But to me, the clear problem is that critical moment where Katie, if she exists, says he went back with his friends. And the friends say, oh, no, we left. He wanted to stay with her. Right there. That is the first conflict. Both cannot be true. Those cannot mutually exist in truth. They're mutually exclusive. He can't go with them and stay with her on Horn Island. Right there, John Mobley joining me, high-profile lawyer out of Charleston, South Carolina. John, that's where it starts. That lie. I don't know who's lying, but somebody's lying. Right there, Mobley.
Well, I don't know that I would necessarily agree with you on that. I think they can be both partially true depending on perspective. I think one thing we have to kind of keep in mind with this is we have a lot of different people telling things from different perspectives, from their own individual perspectives. It's certainly conceivable that he let his friends leave to stay with the female, if he was with the female, assuming that happened. And once he finished his communication or whatever he was doing with the female, told her he was leaving to go back with his friends. And from her standpoint, he said he was going back with his friends, which did not necessarily mean they were the same friends that dropped them off. So I would disagree with you on that.
Hold on.
And then just to add one last thing to there, this is the photo. I guess they had like his celebration of life. Not one of those white bastards showed up. Not one. Look at this photo. And this is what this is why I said this. People got upset at me because it was like, oh, you're blaming the parents. You blame. Look, you seen what happened to Jared, who was hung at a festival, a rave, thousands of people, nobody's seen it. Tamala Hartsford, 9 white women, only black woman. She ends up dead, face down outside. Then you have Nolan Wells. Not only is the story's not making sense, but his organs is missing. His throat is missing. Then there was another one that just happened where there was a hanging of a black boy whose hands was tied behind his back. I said, for the cops to make us believe that this is something that somebody with their hands behind their back, tied up, hung themselves. The level of stupidity from the police is mind-boggling. But you're forgetting they hire idiots in there just like they hire idiot doctors. That's why we have a lot of stuff going on in the Black community right now. I want to know what you guys think of this story.
Go on, ladies.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Oh, your camera's off.
Okay. I tweeted today. I said, "This is his parents' fault," and it all goes back to the parenting. I know parents don't want to hear that shit, but it's the truth. Like, if you had raised your son a little bit different, a little bit woker, a little bit more conscious, a little bit more blacker, pro-black, just a little bit more. If you would have raised them in a different environment, you would have had a different outcome. But because you failed your son, and now the system is failing you. I don't know what you want. Which I'm not. My black ass ain't protesting for your ass. So I don't. My protesting days are over. So I don't know what. But the whole organ thing, I've heard of this before. Organs missing, but the organs that are missing is very interesting. The neck and all that. Like,
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So my birthday twin, Nancy Grace, being on the case, you know the white people is shaking because she ain't let her foot off for Casey Anthony neck, and that case been off for years. That bitch is still out for her blood.
She does.
Be stalking her.
She be stalking her ass. Now you know if a white woman got to get up here and say you white people are full of shit. What are we doing here?
Hello.
It shouldn't. It always has to take. It always
A
has
white
to
person.
take another white person to come and tell you white people that y'all on some bullshit, and for the father to get up here and say it's not about race, then what the fuck is it about? Because why if that was the case, them white boys would have been helping you search for your son. Them white boys would have been at that funeral paying them respect. Them white boys would have been deleting their fucking social media. Them white boys wouldn't be lying, talking about they got his phone or whatever. And to see another nigga up there caping for the shit is what gets me. I know we don't want to hear the hard truth, but y'all got to stop raising these children like we live in a post-racial society, and we fucking don't. We had a black president for 8 years. If anything was going to be post-racial, it would have been then. And I need y'all to understand, white supremacy in this country is on its way out. That doesn't mean racism is on its way out. Wait. No. It's two different things between white supremacy and racism. Because white supremacy is dwindling down, which is why you white motherfuckers are losing y'all minds. Because you're not winning like your agreement, whatever y'all had, is over. That shit is dwindling. With white women, you need white women to make white babies. White women ain't fucking white men. So y'all right there behind the curve. Y'all don't have the numbers anymore. White supremacy is not, I'm not saying it's dead, but clearly it ain't as strong as it fucking used to be, because these white folks would be losing their fucking mind. Now, let's say we lived in a world where white supremacy just it ended, right?
Right.
The white people that hate niggers, I hate niggers, right? If you lose white supremacy, you're gonna hate niggas even more. So the racism is not gonna go away. The social structure that y'all built, which is white supremacy, may one day come to an end. But it's going to take generations to clear out the racism behind it. Because if the very system of oppression that you built one day is demolished, you're going to hate the people that demolished it. So racism is not going going away anytime soon. White supremacy may be on its way out slowly but surely. But even after that, racism is not going no fucking where.
But wait, are you saying systemic? Like systemic racism is going away?
No, I'm saying no. No. I said that's why I said racism isn't going away. System of oppression. White supremacy is a system of oppression that was designed for that. That's slowly but surely dwindling down. Because if white people don't have the numbers, y'all ain't gonna be in power too much motherfucking longer without the numbers. Because the boomers is on their way out. I'm not saying it's gonna happen anytime soon. I'm not saying it's happening in my lifetime. I'm not saying it's happening in my daughter's lifetime. But you can't escape the fact that something is happening, that they're losing their fucking minds. Because in Jim Crow, they was
like
chilling.
the dinosaurs. Like the dinosaurs. They going outside.
Eventually, it's going to die down. But there still is the after effect, which is going to still be racism. Because if the one thing that you lived your life on, which is white supremacy, is now crumbling, you're gonna hate the people that destroyed it even more. So
Well,
your
that's why they
hatred
hate everything after the Civil War.
Yes,
they hate
exactly. So racism. We're never gonna live in a post-racial society anytime soon. It's gonna be generations before we get to the point where we are going to be living in a post-racial society. So not equipping your children is detrimental. You raising your children like, oh,
la 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 la
friend, yeah, your Hispanic friend can say nigga to you because it's just a word. No, bitch, it's not just a word. It's a word that motherfucker can't say. That's what it is. Don't sit here telling your children that, oh, it's okay to go to such and such house and you don't fucking know them. Stop putting your children in white schools because you think white equates better. Them motherfuckers can't read either. What the fuck?
All right.
Hello.
Them white kids can't fucking read. Get that bitch read.
They can't comprehend. How about that? They may be able to read, but they can't comprehend.
Oh, you're sending your children in white spaces because you're equating whiteness with being better. And you're not even thinking about your child's mental health being in a space where they are not with their people, where they are constantly being around people they can't relate to. Think about you going to school with a bunch of white. You're a girl, and you're going to school with a bunch of white bitches. You can't talk about your hair. You can't talk about your skin.
Why does it smell like burnt hair? That's what my roommate told me freshman year of college. It smells like burnt hair in here.
Yeah, you can't talk about your hair. You can't have a certain language. It's certain things that as Black people we need from other Black people, and we have to have it. And every other culture is allowed. Exactly. We are the only group of people, I don't care what nobody say, where we can lock eyes and have an entire conversation and don't say shit. White people can't do that. Latinos can't do it. Asians can't do it. Middle Eastern people can't do it. Niggas will lock eyes and have a whole fucking conversation and ain't said shit. You cannot tell me that anybody else can do that. And you're putting your kids at risk when you don't sit them down and have kitchen table talk and tell them what the real deal is. Your friend might not, you and your friend might be like this and they white, but guarantee you when some shit go down, be prepared for that friend to get white. Y'all not talking to your kids, and they're ending up in a fucking slab in the morgue because you're sitting here trying to be cool fucking Gen Z ass parents. That ain't how this shit is working. Talk to your children about whiteness. Talk to your children about racism. Talk to your children about what the fuck is going on. And I know we don't like to victim blame or nothing like, and we're not victim blaming because we're not blaming Nolan.
It's common
sense. We're blaming the parents. We're blaming the parents for not having a conversation. My daughter is in her early 20s. I had conversations with her from the get-go because she was around rich and white people and stuff like that. She's always been around that. But you know who the fuck you are. You know where you come from. You're not staying at nobody's house. I need the number. I need to know where you are. You're not going out of here and not coming to fuck back home.
What happened to last names? Like my granny don't want to hear shit. She be like, what's the last name of so-and-so? Like, do I know them? Let me call they people. I think I know somebody. Yeah, I think I know somebody. Yeah.
That's where I come from. Mm-hmm. That's where I come from. My mom and daddy got to ask, who is your people?
Who your
people? That's how they ask. That's it.
Right, like my mama still... Mama still got her phone book, like handwritten.
Can I show y'all something real quick? Because it's not just Nolan Wells' story. It's also this story right here that's happening.
The guy him. He's in critical condition, right?
Yes.
Crazy.
And this is the thing.
Crazy.
Me and Nikki said this multiple times. Y'all gotta have these conversations with your kids. And even Black people that's old enough, like that Tamla Hodgford. What the hell are you at a party for with 9 white women, knowing you're the only Black person there?
But that was her coworker.
Know the history of these people?
You know how that go.
But it's not just that.
You know you got to go to happy hour.
Happened. There has been no investigation on it. That's what I said, because the cops like it, the judges like it, the doctors like it. The more I said, something's wrong with these people. I think they like harming people. I think they like genocide. I think they like incest. I think they like rape, because you cannot tell me that this is okay. You can't tell me that.
They like to colonize. They're doing what they've been doing for centuries. Yeah. This is not new. They're doing what do they say? The country's laws are working as intended. That's how the laws were set up. The laws were set up to oppress us. The laws were set up to allow them to colonize every place and everywhere freely. So it's not like this is what they do, baby. They have centuries and eons of decades of years of doing this shit. This is what they do. They mastered it at this point. Oh, yeah. They got white people, they got black people so fucked up that we oppress ourselves.
Exactly. You know what changed? Do you know what changed from police being slave catchers to the police now?
One word.
Nothing. How about that? Nothing. It hasn't changed. They've only hired a couple of us.
Yeah.
To feed in.
That's why I don't fuck with black cops. That's changed. Exactly why.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. And they sit here. This is why you don't go to corporate shit and all that. And they try to penalize black women and black people.
You have to go like, if you want that promotion.
Listen, I when you try to make it seem like I gotta do some shit, I'm off it. But this is the thing. When you go, don't be drinking with them bitches. You better drink a club soda. You don't do shit else, because you know what? That is what they want. They want to get you drunk and get you fucked up, so you don't know what the fuck you doing.
Yep. And you don't know what you said and all those things. Stop trying
to crave whiteness so bad and white approval. This is why I make you motherfuckers so upset, because I'm not asking for your approval. I don't need your approval. You get upset when black people are existing in the world without your fucking approval. You need to start teaching your children, and you need to start teaching yourselves that you do not need these people's approval, because when you operate in the world underneath the guise of needing their approval, you are fucking yourself up. You are doing a disservice to yourself as a black person, because you are never going to think about yourself first. You're going to think about them first, when in reality, they ain't thinking about you at all. Start putting we are never going to come first to people that don't look like us. Get that shit through your fucking head. We're never going to come first to people that do not look like us. We ain't never gonna come first to white people. We're never coming first to Latinos. We're never coming first to Asians. We're never coming first to Middle Easterns. We never coming first to
Africans.
The Jews. Even Africans. We're never coming
That's
first.
Crazy.
It's not gonna happen.
Facts.
So you know
That's
what?
Tito.
So you know what? Come first to yourself. Stop looking for white fucking approval. Stop. The respectability politics ain't getting you niggas no fucking where. It's not, because they're gonna call you ghetto regardless. They're going to call us monkeys regardless. They're going to call us niggers regardless. So you know what? Be who the fuck you want to be.
Speaking of something,
and shout out to Kay, my name, for our first donation of the day.
Hey, Kay, it's my name. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Speaking of that, Nikki, I want to go into this video that I saw the other day. I was hollering. She had, it was an altercation with somebody that was in, that said some to it. And I want us to just take a look at this, and we'll be right back.
Fuck you think you talking to, your bait and switch face ass bitch? The only thing on that tongue is crust and cum. Your breath smell like ass mayo and meth. That's why your man dick tastes like dirt and despair. I see you come from a long line of sister, brother, cousin fuckers. What's a goon to a goblin? Your daddy, bitch. You worried about my motherfucking wig? Where's your mammy? He's got that bitch out here looking like a fucking bald eagle. Put a hat on that hoe. I know her thoughts is cold. If that bitch had lips, she sucked the fuck out of some Jim Crow dick. I bet you would think.
Nah, I saw you do the old woman
twice before coming in my motherfucking comment section, you hillbilly hick asshole. Fuck you, you baboon pussy breath bitch.
I was hollering. I said, what the fuck? And for her to post this, so her name is Lisa Marie. She said, this is what I see when I see you. Everything looks fake. The wig, everything. I bet you ain't got nothing real on your body. Calling that effing fucking woman. Yeah, I agree with a white lady. Bitch, you can't even spell. She probably effing seen your stupid ass talking S. So I'm here. So here I am. Won't you post this B? I mean,
mind you, she found pictures. She went back to pictures from 2024 to post more monkeys under my thing, right? Mind you, she has her DMs off, and you can't post anything on her page. So that's why she felt confident. Mind you, the reason why this made this video is she was caping for the other white bitch who I made a video. So just so y'all know, right?
White woman?
Yes, she jumped in for the all white women. So just so y'all know, that roast right there and the one before, that one is called Deb is Dead. And this one he just showed y'all is called Monkey Business. It is on all streaming platforms. You can hear me cussing that bitch out all day long. You know what? The video was going viral on TikTok. It got to almost 150,000 views, 10,000 shares, all that. They took the sound off. So I said, you know what, bitch? I'm going to put it on streaming platforms. So when they take the video down, copyright the sound, bitch. I copyrighted my voice. So any of y'all you can go on all social media platforms. You can use that sound, make your own video, get your girl paid. Y'all can stream it, all of that. So from now on, that's what I'm going to do. Every roast that I do will be on streaming platforms first. Then I'm going to put the fucking video out. So if you get the video taken down, bitch, my sound still exists, ho. That's how
a win is a win. A win is a win. I don't give a fuck.
A win is a fucking win. Y'all gonna stop coming into my comments. Y'all gonna stop fucking with black people. You think you could talk shit to black people and we not gonna say shit back. That's not me. Okay? I already told you niggas. I'm going bar for bar. I'm going slurp for slurp.
Me.
I'm finding your shit. You're not holding nothing. And guess what? I got another one coming up too. I got another one dropping real
But wait,
soon.
Nikki, do you send voice notes? Because I'll be sending them voice notes. Because you ain't gonna screenshot the shit I tell you. I send voice notes on Instagram.
No, I don't send voice because I don't send
my voice notes be wild.
Because you know what? I don't send the voice notes because literally I put my phone on and I go. That shit be off the dome.
But that's the voice notes. I be sending voice notes. But all the
I
shit.
just be like, and
that's
that's
Instagram DM. And then I also I go to fuck off on the voice notes. I really do. I take that.
Shout out to Decay Spawn for our first super chat of the day. Say, preach, Nikki, you always know what to say. Thanks for always being able to say what I don't know how to put into words. That's why I do it. That's what I do. What I do, y'all. That's why I do what I do. And y'all been asking me for years now to give y'all a service where y'all pay me to go off on people. I'm working out the logistics, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, it's coming. But yeah,
and if you sick one day, I'll be back up. I'll be back up. But it's voice notes. I'm sending voice notes.
Crazy that is. You know how crazy that is for her to go to your page and search out shit and send.
They do it often, though. They do it often. This is what they do.
They do.
This is what they do.
And then they cover their faces.
But I thought they had
hide.
fatigue. But I thought they had fatigue though. I thought y'all had black fucking fatigue. I thought y'all was so tired of us niggers, but you go seek us out. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Deb, and you brought your funky ass over here. I wasn't talking to y'all. These men come in here. They come in my comment section. I made a bitch so mad today. Y'all saw I put a new keyboard crack up. He called me a nigger in all caps. That's how bad I made him mad talking about his bitch. I made him so mad talking about that Lisa bitch that he he's like, you nigger. I'm like, damn, nigga, fucking mad. Like, y'all will go
I don't like when they tag team. I don't like that shit.
Like, that's the only way they can seemingly survive.
But guess what?
I got enough for all you motherfuckers.
Deb came in my motherfucking comp. Deb hit me up on TikTok talking about something. Can you take it down? I'm only gonna ask once. Bitch, fuck you. Not only did I not take it down, not only did I not take it down, but I'm a profit off that shit. Fuck you. You're not gonna step to me, and then you don't get to.
They think they run shit. That's what kills me. Like, who the fuck are you?
Nah.
I told somebody. I was like, I will find you, please.
Shout out to HACF for our third donation of the night. We appreciate
Come on, we on fire, y'all. Thank y'all, viewers. We appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate it. And before we go to break, and this is why we're sitting here telling you guys, watch out for them, because I was in these videos, and I'm like, but why are we still in these spaces by ourselves with these goddamn white people? And it doesn't make any sense. And
You
then
didn't see Taylor fall in on them at the Asian restaurant, and I said, "Good for y'all. Y'all wasn't supposed to."
It's crazy. So let me show y'all these videos, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Let him go. Put him to sleep.
Look at that.
Let him go. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Go, let go.
And then also look at this as well.
This incident happened in Shelby County, Texas.
Listen, grab a weed.
Look how they had to do it.
They're put on her. All these white And then look at this dude. And I see a lot of dark-skinned black dudes like this be in a pool of white people that's looking stupid. You put yourself in this situation.
No, they like to be exoticized.
Are you ready for this?
They like that.
Des. I'll knock your fucking shit out. My best friend's black. That's my best friend. Why would you? Exactly. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Where's the top? Yo, you're chipping out, bro! You're chipping out!
And this as well. Take a look.
Last thing I can say nigga without getting shot. 1, 2, 3!
What?
Nigga!
Now this is Deputy Slayball. These are the type of people they like to hire for law enforcement. This guy beat and tased the black woman because he ordered her to take her breast out so she can take a picture of it. Now I made a video asking why gang members don't beef with white supremacy. And one of the comments under my video was white supremacy doesn't exist. I can't believe it.
I'm just this
Jay-Z
is why we
said it already.
Stop being in these circles by yourselves with these people. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to qualify it. I don't know how else to rewrite it. Do I need to speak another language? Do I need to do sign language? Do I need to be in the spirit world? I don't know. But it's like y'all put yourself in these situations after y'all see thousands of videos like this, and I don't know how else to say it.
Everybody thinks that the exception to the rule.
I don't know why.
I'm different.
I honestly don't know.
It won't
why.
happen to me.
This right here, that shit right there. First of all, look, T-Cope said it. First of all, y'all calling that what the fuck is a YC? I need y'all to step the fuck off because you don't get to do two at the same time. You can't hate us and then talk like us at the same fucking time. And y'all got us. We'll talk about the fucking code switching shit another day. But you white bitches are trying it with that shit. But going back to that, why are you see how they operated, right? It has to be a gang to them. They can't do one-on-one. When they by themselves, it's behind a motherfucking keyboard. Yep. When they're by themselves in public, they won't step to us. You might look at us, you might threaten to call the motherfucking cops, but you're not gonna put your hands on us. It's not until you motherfuckers are in a mob that you feel safe. When you're the majority and we're the minority, is when you feel safe. So if you niggas know that, why the fuck do you go to spaces where one, they're the fucking majority and you're the minority if you know that that's what their fucking mentality is? Why would you do that? Why would you put yourself in a position to be with a bunch of white people unless it's corporate America? And even then, that's got motherfucking limits to that shit.
Hello.
That is why in corporate America, that's why a lot of black people clock in and clock the fuck out. We're not trying to go to the fucking parties and socialize with
That
y'all
part.
because we know we're going to be the fucking
And
minority.
we don't get the promotions because of it.
And we don't get it. And
is.
but that's the thing. Even if you go, you still ain't guaranteed the fucking promotion. So why am I gonna put myself in that fucking space and play Russian roulette with my motherfucking career? Just give me the check I work for and be done with that shit. Y'all get mad when niggas want to clock in and clock the fuck out. But this is why. Y'all cannot sit here and claim black fatigue and you forever bringing your shit to us. We leave y'all alone. Stop going to places with these fucking people and you know they mentality. Stop always talking about some trying to be Mr. Motherfucking Unity. Fuck unity. Unify with your fucking people because they unified with theirs.
Boom.
Stop
Yep.
the fuck.
There it is.
Oh, my best friend is black. I get you know who said my best friend is black? Them boys that killed Nolan Wells was saying their best friend was black. Now where the fuck he at?
That part.
Where the fuck he at? And yes, I said they did something to him. Fuck allegedly, bitch. I ain't got nothing. You hoes can't sue me. What the fuck you gonna get? 0 from 0 is still 0, bitch.
What gets
Sue a
me
bitch.
is
I don't give a fuck.
I don't see any type of remorse over there. Like nobody's sad.
None.
Like it's and they called this boy their friend.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what happened. Nobody's sad. Nobody went to his celebration of life. None of that.
They put their race first every single time. This is why white women lose, because they put their race before their gender every single time. But at this point, it's natural selection, survival of the fittest. Some of you motherfuckers can't make it to freedom. Harriet Tubman knew that. Some of you motherfuckers can't make it to the promised land. It's too many people on the planet as it is. So some of you motherfuckers gonna have to go. And it's right now, it's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of the intelligent. You niggas are lacking common sense. Why the fuck would you go into the woods and the water with white people when the Klan had their Klan rallies in the woods? And they still do. Ask me how I know. Why the fuck would you do that? What's so appealing about being with white people in the motherfucking woods and the water? Please explain that to me.
Part. So basically what you're saying is Harriet would have shot Nolan.
Yes.
She would have said, hey.
No, some shit would have popped off. And he would have said, well, that might be a good white person over there. And she would have said, you nigga, you stupid. You about to get us
This is what we got to understand. This is what we got to understand about the quote unquote allies that are far and few in between.
Yep.
A true ally understands and accepts our distrust of them.
Yep.
They understand it. If you have a white person that accepts and understands our natural innate distrust of them and they're still on our side, that is an ally because they understand. I know you don't trust me because I'm a white bitch. You got every reason not to trust me because I'm a white bitch. And you're right. And I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'm not going to tell you, oh, but my family didn't own. It's not about.
I don't like that. I don't like that when they think that they accept it. Not my people.
You always want to make yourself. And again, that's
I'm the good white hope. I'm the good white hand. No,
but that's whiteness right there. That's white privilege in and of itself, where you're still making it about you. Oh, but I am not a bad white person. It's always coming back. They always got to circle jerk it right back onto them, and that's where y'all lose shit because you're still making it about you and not about the racism and not about the anti-blackness. You're making it about you. So when we talk about racism, when I talk about racism, and the first thing your first knee-jerk reaction,
not me.
That's not all white people. Don't group us together. You exactly the bitch I'm talking about.
Well, we gotta get the facts first.
That is something. No. There's something in you that automatically got triggered about me talking about race, whether it was you or somebody in your family that you know is like that and you don't want to call them out. So now you feel salty with me.
Ding, ding.
That's what y'all issue is that when I call it out, you feel some type of way. I'm not the person that you go to a therapist. You got to ask yourself why you feel away. You white people are not true allies because if the minute somebody calls you racist or the minute somebody calls out your racism and your first fucking reaction is to get in your fucking feelings and start talking about what white people have done for niggas, you missed the plot entirely. And I know who I'm talking and I know what I'm saying is hitting at you hard. That's what that's about. We don't have a lot of true allies, because at the end of the day, the white's gonna white. I don't give a fuck how good of a white you are. The white's gonna white. That's it.
An ally
That's it.
is someone willing to put their body on the line for our black ass. That's the only ally I recognize. And these niggas
they're not
qualified. They ain't not trying to do that at all.
And they're not.
Them white people that did the bus boycotts back in the day, and they got blown up, and they got killed, and they got raped for supporting us. That was allyship. That little $10 y'all be donating and shit, and that little Black Lives Matter T-shirt. That's not allyship. Allyship comes in when you see them crackers about to fight a black person and they 20 against 1, and you want to hold back the black person. No, go hold back the white person. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. They ain't doing that type of shit. They ain't doing that.
Truth. How about that? And say the white person did something wrong. Y'all don't do that.
Yeah.
It's fake allyship. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And what we're about to do, we are about to go full to the FTP network. So please note that some of the comments that we pull up on the screen, we're still working out some logistics behind the scenes. So please go to the FTP podcast network. I'm going to pull it up for you guys so that way you guys are aware how to get there. This is where we'll be having a lot of our shows starting in August. So it'll be the full shows there. So we will not be primarily on YouTube like that. We will be on here. Now we might, of course we get a lot of people that like to see the shows or whatever. So we might still have some things on here, but for the most part, it's going to be on the FTP podcast network. You go here, the not email address, the website is the ftppodcastnetwork.com. Once you're there, you'll click on FTP Live, and then you'll see FTP past live shows where you can go watch past ones. And also you'll see Watch Live. Click on Watch Live. And once you're there, you'll just click play. And as you see, there's everybody already in the chats already. Oh, sorry. I want to make sure this is there. Sorry. There's everybody already in the chats already, as you see to the right. And so we will see all your comments there. So we will be right back after this commercial break. And please stay tuned. We will see you soon.
Trey Rich Live is here with the summer anthem, Black Boy Joy. Turn it up, drop it low, catch the vibe. Black Boy Joy, out now, streaming on all platforms. Black Boy Joy merch is exclusively available at the FTP store. Order now at ftp-store.printify.me.
You guys, it is Trey and I am out in these streets. So tonight I'm actually performing at the Black Rabbit Rose. So we shall see how it goes. I haven't sang in so long. I'm so excited just to get out and just, practice my voice. Being on stage is just a really great place for me to practice. And I think two of the songs, actually, all three of the songs I'm doing tonight, I've never done before. Actually, I have done. I'm doing TLC's Waterfalls. And I've done that once, like ages ago. But I haven't done the Juice WRLD Lucid Dreams or my song Star before, so we'll see how it goes. They're going through sound check right now, so we'll have a little gander. What's happening?
Let me back to y'all right quick. I feel sun to the moon when I find you. No comparison, can't define you. Deep Space Nine, treasure of mine. Big dick, spaceship, crash, round the world. Tickle with the ripple, gravity, float on the way up. Kendrick, planets afloat, dribble lay up. We together, never solo, it's a times two. I'm the mirror to your shine, I could blind you. Sick of the norm, ready to go. Don't want no parts of the already know. Nebula flow, alien flow, planets to grow. Never the low, we can teleport, let's go.
anything but our fucking business.
Music.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, Day County, bitches back. I'm raw, uncut, and bitch, I'm black as fuck. Sharpshooter with the truth, you crackers better duck. So cutthroat, wordplay on razor. Stay prepaid, straight talk, no chaser. Get on the mic and I do what I do. Don't like what I say, bitch, fuck you. I am my ancestors, let freedom